Hello, I'm Jeff Gonzalez, President of Trident Concepts. Today I'd like to talk to you about a new product. This is our new lightweight plate carrier. So let me go ahead and point out the features of this new lightweight plate carrier, give you the ins and outs, kind of show you why we designed this, why we designed that, and also to help answer a few questions that we've started to receive. So the first thing I'd like to do is I'm going to go ahead and get to the meat or the heart of this product, and that is the plate pocket itself. So what we did was we designed this plate carrier to be a front plate only type carrier. The primary rationale behind that was that we wanted it to be utilized in a long-range reconnaissance mode where the end user, the operator, would actually have a heavy ruck on or a rucksack on, or we wanted it to be used for a law enforcement scenario where a police officer has to rapidly immerse himself into a critical situation. Instead of grabbing a heavy vest and having the complications of getting that heavy vest on, to just grab something that has, a good level of protection, good level loadout, some other accoutrements that would help him to do his job better. So let's focus in on the actual plate pouch that we have here. Plate pouch is located underneath this main flap, and what you've got is you've actually got two pouches here. The first pouch is the pouch that would actually hold the plate itself. Let me actually pull out that. So once you remove the plate, what you've got is you've got an other pouch. And this pouch is actually the pouch that is designed to hold the soft armor. So when we were in the design phases, we realized that some folks are going to have a standalone plate. And if that standalone plate is all they need, then they don't necessarily need to have some soft armor to go back there. Others are going to need to have a conjunction plate, which is going to take the hard plate and marry it up with the soft armor to add that level of protection. And then on the other side, we had police officers that would already be wearing their concealable vest. So they wouldn't necessarily need this soft armor back there. So since we really didn't want to corner ourselves into one specific market, we made this pouch accessible so that the end user could customize it according to his mission needs. So if you don't need if you have a standalone plate, you don't need the soft armor, then you don't have to put one in. If you're wearing concealable vest, then you don't need to put one in. If you're going to wear just the conjunction plate and you want the soft armor package, then it's a grab-and-go format. It's all there for you. So we left that up to the end user to kind of customize it according to his mission. And that's something that we try to do with all of the gear, is we wanted to identify the mission, define your mission. Once you've defined that mission, the next thing we wanted the shooters to do is to go ahead and figure out what's the best piece of gear to support that mission. Alright, the next big thing that we talk about is up on the front, you've got 3 double mag pouches. And these mag pouches, we actually put some effort into designing them. Now, there's a lot of good mag pouches out there, but we found that some of them just are either over-engineered or they just don't do the job really well. So what I want to do is kind of talk to you a little bit about them. Again, they're designed to hold 2 mag pouches. And what you've got is you've got your traditional flap with Velcro and also a snap. And that snap, again, is fairly useful. So if you're only using these mag pouches to hold one magazine, then you just go ahead and use the excessive Velcro that you've got there. And I'll talk about that in just a second. The pouches are oversized slightly so that they can accommodate just your standard GI magazine, or magazines that have the little mag pull on them, or even the larger P-mags that actually are a little bit bigger than your GI aluminum magazines. So the magazines were designed to accommodate, magazine pouches were designed to accommodate the various magazines that are out there. If you elect to go with just single mag pouches across the board, there is a little extra material here that you can take up by just pulling on these shock cords on either end. That'll help kind of cinch it down so that there's not so much material, not so much play, allowing the magazines to be somewhat retained a little bit better. The next thing we did was we wanted, again, to design this around a grab-and-go format. So we put a few things on here that we thought would be valuable. First thing is that we have a general-purpose medical pouch. You can put your medical material in here, and this is sizable enough to where it could fit most common modern-day blowout kits. It's also equipped with a Velcro patch that allows you to put your blood type identifier there if you so choose. On the other side, we went ahead and placed 3 general purpose magazine slash flashlight slash multi-tool pouches. So here I actually have a pistol magazine, a flashlight, and a multi-tool. So that pretty much covers the wings of the actual plate carrier. The last major part was that tourniquets are a real popular item and they have saved hundreds of lives. And so we wanted to make sure that this tourniquet was readily accessible from both the right arm and the left arm. So we went ahead, and since most shooters are a right-handed style shooter, we put this tourniquet strap on the left-hand side. Very easy, grab and go, pull the tourniquet out with either your left arm or your right arm. You can go ahead and cinch this up however you would like if you want it to be a little bit tighter. If you don't want to put a tourniquet in this particular position, you can pull that out, you can just cinch it down tight, or if you wanted to put a strobe light, you can actually put a strobe light in here and cinch this thing down so that strobe light is held secure. Other features that you've got with this plate carrier, across the front you've got a nice Velcro patch that allows you to put your IFF identifier, and on the rear, in the middle of the suspension system, you've got another IFF patch that allows you to put your IFF marker. The next thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the back part of the actual plate carrier. And what you've got here is you've got this cool mesh type material here that allows you to get a little ventilation when you're wearing this under extreme heat conditions. The other thing that I want to point out is that this is just a very straightforward, what I call H-harness suspension system. And you'll notice that it does form the shape of an H. Despite what folks might think, this rides incredibly well. It's very thin in the material, so it allows you to wear other stuff on top, such as a rucksack. It also is so thin that you almost don't really know it's there when you're mounting your rifle up into your shoulder pocket. What you've got here is you've got these adjustment points here that you can go ahead and adjust it according to your size. We also wanted to make this quickly adjustable, so if I needed to take on some sort of warm weather clothing or some sort of rain gear or whatnot, I can easily adjust my gear, or my partner could easily adjust my gear very quickly. Last thing is that we've got just a standard belly band. And what we found with the belly band was it does a great job of helping to get what little weight you've got, kind of get it redirected more in a sense like a waistband. But what we also found was the H-harness system does a great job of distributing the weight that in a rush, I really don't need to get that belly band secured. I can throw this thing over my shoulders literally like I'm throwing a t-shirt on, and it rides extremely well. If I'm afforded the time, I can go ahead and use my belly band to secure this even more so. So that is it in a nutshell. Our new lightweight plate carrier from Diamondback Tactical, part of our new TRICON line. We hope that you will find it to be what we designed it for, which was a very lightweight, minimalistic piece of gear that affords the end user minimal plate protection, minimal loadout, with not a lot of weight or bulk incurred. So check us out. You can visit the website, Diamondback Tactical, and go to they have an actual page dedicated to our new product line. This is just one of several new products that we're going to be kind of commenting on, so please feel free to ask us any questions, or if you're interested, go ahead and pull the trigger on a purchase through Diamondback. Thank you very much and have a great day.